Et salut à tous. On repart sur Inazuma avec la fameuse quête livre des pizzas. Enfin, une pizza. Méchant quand je dis des pizzas. Et en plus, c'est même pas celle qu'on va faire en premier. On va commencer par le petit monsieur qui se cachait.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryou Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him.
Avez-vous entendu l'un de leurs noms?
Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
Oula. Tiens, moustachu.
Be careful. This is the Tenryou Commission we're talking about. Please don't do anything you might live to regret.
Oui, bah c'est bon. L'avantage c'est qu'ils sont pas loin quand même. Hein. Ils sont même vachement près. Tout le monde est vachement près. Oh non, pas des gamins. Oh.
Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later. Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya? I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy! Woohoo! Candy! Woohoo!
Also,
c'est le malaise, hein. C'est malaisant, la gamin. Arrête.
Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all? Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
Yeah,
Looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going.
Keep going.
If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in.
Ah, ils sont là.
Look, there are people from the Tenryou Commission over there. It must be them.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Oui, non, mais...
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame!
Arrête. Ah, je peux l'essayer. Donc alors. Ah ouais. Putain, elle fait mal, hein. Elle est très efficace, mine de rien. J'aime pas beaucoup les persos avec arc, mais elle... Ah oui, c'est ça que j'attendais. Elle est quand même hyper classe quand elle combat. Hein. Et elle tape très fort.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice, not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that. The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Je reste quand même sur ma première impression que celle de glace, j'ai oublié le nom, est à mon avis plus efficace. Bonjour.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
J'ai que ça qu'à dire.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this.
La caméra, Michel.
Anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a
Petit crâne.
criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission's punishment.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a duel.
Let's fight.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Voilà, voilà.
Back up? Those are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Bon, attendez, tiens, regarde. Hop là.
Time for a light show!
Oh. Oh, putain, ce qui se prend dans la gueule.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then, your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryou Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time.
Oh, c'est beau. La musique était jolie en tout. Je me moque, mais...
I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it.
Ce bateau.
It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakajiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Yoimiya! The way you took command of that whole situation was amazing!
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Mais il fait jour là quand même. Autre chose si. Je suis, mais bon. Ça va être compliqué. Oh non, des baies, j'en ai plein. Arrêtez avec les baies. Ouais, le vendeur.
No time to lose.
Oh là là, ça c'est beau ça. Ah. Comme quoi.
Huh? No. Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep.
C'est vrai que c'était joli. Ah, leurs cinématiques sont très belles.
I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed.
C'est très beau.
Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, c'est
Oh,
gentil.
Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They
Je me
won't
rappelle quelle
forget
c'était.
that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart.
Oh, c'est beau.
Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
Ça ma note. Merci pour votre gentillesse.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were commemorating...
Ouais, inébranlable, non?
Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
Version de l'état.
Also, consider this. You have
Merde,
to
j'ai
have
cliqué 2 fois, je crois.
Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks.
Pas sûr.
If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Les jolis artifices. Ah d'accord. Formule de feu d'artifice.
I think I'll stay here for a bit longer. The show is still not quite over in my heart. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
Que comptez-vous faire ensuite? Est-ce que c'est cher les feux d'artifice? Si la commission administrative vient vous causer plus de problèmes.
Matsuzaka and the others are still waiting for me so we can go hunt down the great Mujina yokai. I'm like a big sister to them, so I can't go back on my word. Also, I want to go and ask everyone what they thought of the fireworks. And over the next few days, I'd also like to thank everyone for their support. That includes you and Paimon too, of course. I think I'll stay here. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily.
C'est cher?
You guys, I'll do it for free. I did kind of force it on you after all. Not to mention that I dragged you along with me and gave you all sorts of trouble along the way. I'd feel bad if I charged you anymore, huh?
Vous êtes sûr? Ça me met mal à l'aise. C'est pas vrai, j'ai pas envie de payer, mais bon.
It's fine. Look, how about we make a deal? After you find your sister, tell her to come to Naganohara Fireworks for all her fireworks needs. That way, I'll get another customer. Sound fair?
Parlez pas de ma sœur, parlez pas de la...
Also, it'd be nice to meet her.
Oui, non, non. Non. Et la commission?
Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll kick their butts again. I'm joking. Didn't I tell you that my family deals with the commissions quite a bit? We have an easy enough time of it. At the worst, we'd have to apologize, smile, and pay a fine. It wouldn't be the end of the world. You two should be careful, though. Without the same connections, you can't afford to be as reckless as me.
Ok. Du coup, cette fois-ci, c'est vraiment les pizzas. Ça fait 8 jours qu'elle attend sa pizza. Déjà, on va la faire parce qu'on fait quand même des pizzas de qualité. Pizza fraîche, non surgelée. Oula. Traverser la barrière, non? Chevalier blanc traversera la barrière, la rivière. Barrière, la rivière. Cuisiner. Ça. Je récupère mon fromage et je fais... ça. Je ne vois pas la pizza. Si. Aux champignons. Tac. Ouais, attention. Tac. Parfait. Oh là là, il y a eu un plat bonus. C'est type à la classe. Je l'ai ta pizza, machine. Oui, madame. Elle a attendu longtemps, sa pizza.
Oh, it's ready.
Ah voilà.
It smells delicious. You're an excellent cook, traveler. I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expertise. How are you all doing? Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about. Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me? Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Oh, now I really want to put something like this on our menu.
Want us to teach you how to make
J'ai
it?
fait une pizza dans une marmite.
Could you?
Dans une marmite. Une pizza.
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt wouldn't mind us sharing this dish with Inazuma.
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes. If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will see it. Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best! I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant whenever you're ready. The food will be waiting for you. You could have sold that recipe for a high price, but you selflessly gave it away for free. You're a wonderful person.
Ou un pigeon. Ça dépend des points de vue. Faites trop de compliments.
I mean it. I admire you a lot, and I'm so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details and then give it to Miss Kiminami. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients.
Champignons et farine.
Correctamundo. Right, now to add the next couple of ingredients.
Chou et fromage.
Yep, that's right. Now for the cooking
J'aime pas les
instructions.
champignons. Là.
Place onto oven rack at high heat and cooked until golden brown. Alright, it's done! Long may our reputations and our recipes precede us wherever we go in Inazuma.
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is exquisite.
Cool! Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kiminami pronto!
Alors, on va pouvoir manger avec la dame.
Hey! Have you written out the recipe? Here it is. Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting. I want to make it right away. Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
No problem! Food always tastes better when you've worked up an appetite.
C'est pas faux.
Alright, let's dig in before it gets cold. Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
Dégueulasse.
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh, and especially that one over there!
Ah, c'était bien d'essayer quelque chose de nouveau. Mais je vais reprendre des frites et du hamburger.
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the owner at all? And did
C'est-à-dire?
she, say anything about me?
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's happy for me? Oh, then she must have told you. Did she, what does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Hey, it's not you.
Vous savez, vaut mieux être seul que mal accompagné.
Talk to you one-on-one before.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon.
Chaque pot a son
It's
couvercle.
all true, though. I just don't have very many friends. Most of the time, I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
Mais non.
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Aw, thank you. That makes me so happy. Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside isn't gonna do you any good now, is it?
I agree. So, I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to find them too.
Yes, I think friendship is an extremely precious thing, and ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just speculative at this point.
Je suis curieux. Pas
I
curieux.
think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
A fox envoy?
Yes, that's what I think.
A
Even
picolé?
I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone with transcendent abilities who doesn't show themselves very often. And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy. That got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And maybe Tsubaki is one of them.
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
When you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time
Oula.
in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like
On est
Rebecca.
passé.
All kinds of them too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, in the water.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising. So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
On parle de Mondstadt et de son dragon?
Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Ils peuvent pas
Really?
sortir.
I would love that.
Et con-
Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Oh, Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and transcendent friend.
Je pensais pas que c'était le but du truc. Ah. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Cool. Allez, le kimono. Oh les
The
meilleurs.
garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you. Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See you again next time.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Vraiment?
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I
C'est-à-dire?
couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you.
Et de magnifique. Merci beaucoup. Cher? Je veux dire.
Glad you like it.
Speaking
Voilà,
of white
enfin.
herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself. It's just as elegant and beautiful as you are.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
It definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can set off. Time to go meet Tsubaki.
Ok. Ah, ça y est? Ah, croissance durable. C'est vraiment ça? Pas du tout. Hein? Terminé Grus Nivis acte 1. Ah oui, d'accord. Bien ça. J'ai... L'espace d'un instant, j'ai été perdu. M'avais perdu. Alors. Non mais poussez-vous, vous. Ne pouvez pas que vous gênez, vous bloquez le passage. Bonjour. Quoi? C'est en dessous? Oh! Oh! Shit.
No time to lose.
Shit.
No time to lose.
Je vais décéder. Ok. Ah oui, d'accord, donc c'est ici.
So, a transcendent being lives here? Ugh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely...
Peut-être que Tsubaki est réellement une envoyée renarde?
I'm starting to have second thoughts. But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise waiting in there for us. So,
Surprise!
what does the notebook say exactly?
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki would come to meet her?
C'est 1, 4, Est et 7. Hein. Ça ressemble beaucoup à un adepte.
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
Good idea.
Cherche les indices. Les indices. Oh, petite musique. Ah, il y a un truc à taper là-bas. Hein. C'est juste un coffre.
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Le mur a l'air bizarre. Oh là là. Je viens de frapper une fois. 4. 7. Des sons étranges parviennent de l'intérieur du mur de pierre.
Strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around.
Okay. I get it. Ah, pas vraiment, mais...
Yep.
Autre mur comme ça? Ça c'est quoi ça? Les scarabées. Scarabée. Hop, scarabée. Oh. Oh. Voilà. Petit spot de scarabée là. Ça faut que je note dans ma tête ça. Ouais.
used to this.
Ah,
No time to lose.
je dirais pas, mais c'est grand. J'ai encore passé 8 ans ici. Ah, là. Mur suspect. Mur, elle est bizarre. Tapé une fois. Tapé 4 fois. 7 fois. Étrange, ouais, derrière.
There's nobody here. Just this box. Let's see what's inside.
Alors, qu'est-ce que... Examiner.
Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Deptus leave any treasure here?
What's this?
Huh. Looks like a book.
Seems to
Oh.
be another notebook. Could it
Oh.
be Tsubaki's notebook? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow, it makes me a little reluctant to open the notebook.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes. Come on, let's get back outside.
Le petit instant. Conseil de santé. Sortez de la petite grotte. C'est vrai que c'est une petite grotte. Alors là, hein, petite, hein. Petite grotte. Il a fallu un écho. Je suis pas du bon côté, mais je pense que ça n'a pas une grande importance. Il faut juste que je sorte de la grotte. Non. Faut que je sorte de la grotte par un endroit précis. Grosse ambiance.
No time to lose.
On est dans la grotte là. Oh, c'est ma gueule. J'aime pas ça.
Here will do just fine.
All right, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure. Ah, so exciting! What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? You're making Paimon nervous.
Viens avec moi. Allons-y. Allons là-bas.
Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction. Seems whatever's written in there must be pretty major after all. But, based on her expression, probably not a treasure map. What could it be?
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Et tout lu?
Yes, I
Oh
have.
putain, oui, vous lisez
I
vite.
think I have to share the truth of this notebook with you both, even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
Different how? You mean it wasn't a Fox Envoy who wrote this?
Not a Fox Envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity is my mother herself.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it says at the very beginning of the notebook. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, I stop being Kamisato Kayo and become the most ordinary woman in the world. What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. Nothing more, nothing less. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial. All of the things we thought were about Tsubaki were in fact about my mother herself.
So that means that the kimono design and the international dishes,
are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but to me at least, my mother's behavior is completely understandable. Or to put it another way, I actually have another side to myself as well. I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on paper.
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, the prestige of the Yashiro Commission brought its own share of responsibility. On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do. After my father passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. I'm not sure if people outside the clan could ever imagine what it was like. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my mind was the side of her that inspired awe and commanded respect.
C'est un peu dommage.
But my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights she'd never seen before. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. I want to live life not as Kamisato Ayaka, but as an ordinary woman. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked out from our house, you could see lights off in the distance. I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow. Of course, sometimes it does make me a bit anxious from a public order perspective. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Especially in my parents' generation, when the Yashiro Commission didn't have a particularly close relationship with the populace. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. People would probably start thinking there was trouble afoot. Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them, and didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went. Not even once.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing if she ever did go to a festival, right?
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food. She wanted to try that too. I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softie on the inside and a big sense of responsibility on the outside.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. But going to a festival is the one thing that I cannot do for her. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be.
Pas de votre faute, c'est comme ça.
I understand. Thank you. I think I realize something now. Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are things that I too will go on to face. She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki. As for me, I've already decided.
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego too?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal. To live each day without regrets. So, Traveler, Deep breaths, Ayaka. Deep breaths. Would you be at all interested in checking out an Inazuman festival?
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster. Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka.
Ne vraiment jamais aller à un festival?
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same concerns my mother did. But now, I don't think I need to worry about it so much. I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that you of all people can understand me going my own way on this. So, let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
Let's go!
Paimon wants to come. Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games!
Great. Thanks, you guys. If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
Oh, good point. Today is the last day, right? What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Let's go! C'est quoi les... Ah putain, mais c'est l'île des fins de quête. C'est the place to be, visiblement. Bah, let's go alors. Sur un beau coucher de soleil.
No time to lose.
Ou un lever, je sais pas.
It's my lucky day.
Ah, il y a des connards. Oui, bah continue de mouliner. Ça fait plaisir. Mouline, mon grand, mouline. Ah, donc c'est ça le festival. Ok.
We're here! But it doesn't seem as lively as Paimon imagined. What's going on?
C'est le dernier jour.
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors must have already returned home. I've heard
faire
that
chier,
the
quoi.
peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day because there are fewer people around.
Il est trop tard.
I'll go and ask. Whatever happens, I at least need to go inside just this once.
That's the way to go. We'll be right there with you.
Oh là là. Ah. Je peux pas avancer plus vite. Oh non. J'espère que c'est juste au vendeur, hein. On va pas retourner jusqu'en haut. Oh non. On va continuer à avancer. Ah non, c'est bon.
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Hey, look at that stall. They have so many masks. Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these kinds of festivals. Is that rule still around nowadays, or...?
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up during festivals. But it's not a hard and fast rule.
Hey! Is that who I think it is? Miss Kamisato, right?
Oh, greetings.
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go. Guess that's just what it's like when you're a famous Inazuman.
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. It's one of the most well-known clans in Inazuma. Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make public appearances all the time. Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before. Being the age I am, I'm lucky enough to have seen her on many occasions over the years.
You're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must to fulfill our duties.
Votre frère?
But this
C'est qui
is the
son frère?
first time I've seen anyone from your family at a festival. There must be some official business, I take it.
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler friend here around to see the sights.
Oh, a traveler? Huh. Now that you mention it, you do look like you've come a long way to get here. First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy yourself, young one. Ah, excuse me 1 second. Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet! Miss Kami Sato has come to join the festival!
No, it's not like that. Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just here to...
Merci.
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister. If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing down about now, right? At least it sure
Encore du
looks like that
travail.
time of day.
Oui, monseigneur.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kami Sato has ever come to the festival, it seems only fair to keep things open a little longer. Oh, here's a couple of masks for you. On the house.
No. You've been far too accommodating to us already. We couldn't possibly...
Don't give me all that. Here you go. Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the Yashiro Commission, so I've got to mark the occasion somehow. Besides, it'll make me look bad if you refuse.
But...
Quand tu me prends les masques.
I
Oh là là.
understand.
Chipote. Merci pour votre générosité, monsieur.
It's my pleasure. You have yourself a good time.
Sir, do you have anything for Paimon?
Oh, hello there, kiddo. I'm sorry, but we don't have any masks in your size.
Huh? Surely you're not gonna let Paimon be the only one at the festival without a mask?
Paimon, don't worry. Wearing a mask is optional.
But... Paimon doesn't want to feel left out.
How about a tree leaf? That should be enough to cover up that little face of yours.
What? No way!
Oh, okay
Petit
then.
ref Zelda.
In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do right now.
Tu joues des maracas?
Don't you worry, kiddo. I'll have a mini mask made specially for you when I get back.
I cannot thank you enough.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up any longer. You should go and enjoy the festival while everything's still lit up.
All right. Traveler, shall we? Oh,
Let's go.
wait. Just one thing. I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and I just made up any old excuse. But don't think of this as me taking you sightseeing, please. I brought you here because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you.
Pas d'inquiétude. J'ai compris.
Okay, great.
Encore. Quel enfer. Peur de bâtonner. J'espère qu'il n'y a pas trop de vendeurs, hein, parce que sinon...
Traveler, look! This stall's doing fortune slips.
Miss Kamisato, hello there. You're out with friends today? Oh, what a rare privilege. Welcome, welcome. Would you like to give it a go?
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it, it was when your father was around. I think he dealt with it personally. So you see, how could I possibly take your money?
What? Are you sure?
Of course. If you like what you see, then please, be my guest. Same goes for your two friends here.
Traveler? Paimon? What do you think?
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist, who are we to resist?
C'est qui a refusé.
Well, if that's how you feel, then okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer, sir. Let's each do a draw.
Alrighty then. Whenever you're ready. Draw a slip and reveal your fortune.
Cliquez sur le cylindre. Le s'entendait.
Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa! Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising Fortune.
No way! We got the same one! Traveler, what did you get?
Il disait grande fortune venue du ciel.
Wow, you're so lucky.
Oh, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune from heaven means. The blessings of the gods are upon you. Your voyage ahead shall be plain sailing, and all your endeavors shall prosper. In other words, your good luck isn't about to run out anytime soon.
What a great sign! Good things lie ahead!
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck, you'll certainly be able to achieve anything that you wish.
Well said! Here's hoping that our good luck will never run out!
Allez, let's go pour un autre stand. Oui, oui, je vous suis, madame. Allez-y. Oh là là. Non, 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 continue, continue par là. Oh là là. Taper.
This food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman specialties. Anything you want to eat? It's my treat.
Wow! It all looks so good! Is it okay if Paimon has one of everything?
Of course it is.
But we don't want anything to go to waste. Let's try them one at a time. Ooh, Ayaka, Paimon wants those dango.
Sure.
J'aimerais bien de ces gâteaux roses.
Those look good too. Ooh, but so do the egg rolls. Paimon will try an egg roll too, please.
All right then. I too shall have a Sakura mochi.
All right, coming right up.
This Sakura mochi is just delicious.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our best sellers.
Oh, please, sir. Paimon would like some more.
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind of snack actually made?
You want to try your hand at making it yourself? No problem. Just give me a second and I'll write out the recipe for you.
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe, isn't that tantamount to giving away your trade secrets or something?
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time. Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor on behalf of my friend.
Thank you so much. I will study it very carefully and try my best to do it justice.
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can see that you enjoyed it.
Merci, chef.
There's no greater feeling than creating delicious food with your own two hands. You should definitely give it a try.
I will. Once I've learned how to make it, will you two be my taste testers?
Oh, definitely! Can't wait!
Attends ça avec impatience.
All right. I'll do my best.
Well,
Allez.
we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience.
Allez, un petit dernier vendeur. C'était tellement marrant les 8 premières fois.
It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood called a prayer plaque, and pray that it will come true.
Sounds similar to the way people in Liyue release lanterns during Lantern Rite. Those are used for making wishes too.
Welcome. Looking for prayer plaques? Every wish is sacred, and you've still got time to make yours before the festival ends.
Looks fun! Shall we give it a try? Oh, wait, there's writing and drawing involved? Ugh, count Paimon out then. Paimon's head's feeling kind of fuzzy after eating so much just now. Not the best time for an intense burst of mental activity.
2 prayer plaques, please, sir.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady. There you go.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish?
Ouais.
Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your wish or write it out in words. Either way, once you've committed your wish onto your plaque, please hang it onto the prayer rack.
Wait, so they'll be on public display?
That will
Partie.
do for mine. May I see yours?
Bien sûr. Oh,
This is you and your sister, isn't it?
oh,
It's lovely.
c'est triste. Oui, je veux la retrouver.
You'll be back together one day. I'm a believer, and you should too.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come true. And I will keep you in my prayers.
Ayaka, what did you draw? Is that Tenchukaku?
That's right. I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in Inazuma, and good health for my family and friends. I do hope that wish can come true.
J'en suis sûr.
Thank you. That gives me hope. I think that might be all we have time for today.
Aw, it's time to leave already?
I'm afraid so. The festival is coming to a close. Time flies when you're having fun. It seems to flow away from you like a rushing river, as precious and short-lived as a cherry blossom dancing in the wind. It's time to leave.
Ouais.
Traveler, today was the first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival. You've known me for some time now. I think you understand my personality, don't you? Knowing me, I just know that today could not have been such a happy day without you. So thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. And the memories will always have a special place in my heart. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that smile that comes from deep inside. And it's just so carefree and happy. If I ever get the chance, I want to go again.
Moi aussi.
You too? Great!
On ira ensemble.
We're kind of similar. Me with my brother, you with your sister. Sometimes I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your sister back.
Retrouver le but de tout ce voyage. Eh oui.
I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. They are the most important roots we have in this world. You will find her. Come what may, you must never give up. I will always be here for you as your... as your friend. I will always support you.
Merci Ayaka.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Oh, bah c'est beau ça. Fini?
Oh, Traveler.
Huh?
There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me. What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
It was so pretty. Beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't put into words. Paimon doesn't really know what it was, but it is art.
Et sans la musique, c'était juste elle qui dansait toute seule avec le bruit du vent. Hein.
I'm
Dis ça,
not
je dis
very
rien.
good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, that's all that matters. I just had a sudden urge, and I ran with it. In a way, that sort of sums up today for me. Dancing like nobody's watching.
Plaisir d'être en votre compagnie.
That goes for you, too. When I'm with you, time seems to slow down and speed up at the same time. Anyway, it looks like this is goodbye for today. I can see myself the rest of the way back.
Bonne nuit, Ayaka.
Good night, traveler.
Chapitre 2. De 2.
It's not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
Leurs cinématiques sont très très stylées quand même. Ah, qu'est-ce que fait mon... Oh non! Merci. Ouais, j'ai le clavier qui fait des dingues. Alors. Ah. Si. Oh, une clef. C'est bien ça. Bah, je l'ai sélectionné. Ah, le jour suivant. Next day. Hop. On est parti. Mauvais jeu. Pas mauvais jeu. Pas le bon jeu. Hop. Le salon de thé. C'est notre hub.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma! Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Oh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh, what's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Restez calme, mais vous êtes lâché. Vous êtes lâché, machin.
Like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
Il est aussi mon ami. Je vais le sauver.
But...
Vous l'avez dit vous-même, pas de temps.
Okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Ah, bah enfin voir la Shogun. Ça c'est cool.
No time to lose.
Probablement une cinématique. Ça va être la journée des cinématiques. Ah. Oh oui, il est là. Ouais, il est 8 balles. Hein. Il y a 8 pèlerins qui regardent. Ah oui.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Pardon? Non mais je... Oh là là, oh là là. J'étais pas vrai. D'accord. Bonjour.
You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional.
Voilà. Voilà. Yes.
Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention. Evasion is futile.
Elle m'éclate ma gueule. J'ai une impression. Merde. Oh là là.
Falls on the land of eternity.
Et...
Inferior.
Très très bien. Y a pas d'embrouille. Et une embrouille, moi je veux pas d'embrouille. Ça va être long de ouf.
Worthless. Strike dead. Get out of my way. Boring.
This ends now.
Oh. Orders given. Orders received. Faster? I didn't.
Ah ouais. Quand même. Ça fait longtemps qu'il n'y avait pas eu un challenge comme ça. Fait mal. Elle est rapide. Tout va bien. Ça va prendre 1000 ans, mais... Ah, je m'énerve pas. Ça va prendre 1000 ans. C'est trop tard pour baisser le niveau de... Pas trop tard. Peut-être encore négocier. Voilà, qu'est-ce qu'elle fait? Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait? Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait? Quoi? Pardon? Non mais là faut peut-être arrêter le bullshit, non? Hop, on tempo, hein. Hop. Ça finit un jour le décret ou Ah d'accord.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
J'aurais transpiré.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore Tea House is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
Vous avez besoin de quoi?
Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sanganamiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango Nomiya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you.
as far as I can see, the Resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the Resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
Même pour vous.
Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
Éclaté. Je fais vous de l'île. Eh ben on va s'échapper hein, parce que là. Ouh. Déconne pas la dame. Hein.
No time to lose.
Oui. On va prendre le bateau là-bas. Quoique.
No time to lose.
Du coup, la première île est finie. C'était sympa. Surtout le jour des cinématiques. Hein. 3 cinématiques. Limite 4. Il y a celle. Avant et après le combat. Là, on va fight avec la résistance. Et l'antipasse.
No time to lose.
Alors. Tac. Il est beau mon bateau. En avant, droit vers les eaux libres. Bon, je pense que la résistance c'est le camp là-bas. Cette île-là est plus. J'allais dire plus. Je suis pas sûr. Pas sûr du tout. Alors. Hop. S'envole, on s'envole, s'envole. Oh, les défis, etc. Je les ferai en off.
No time to lose.
Bonjour messieurs. Vous avez de la résistance.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
Des personnes, on est épié des personnes. Et l'exploration. Là, du coup, il y a un camp. Oh. Ça je prends. Même si ça nous manque d'étendue. En parlant d'étendue, là, je tombe comme un caca. Hop. Petit camp militaire. Pas dire mignon parce que un camp militaire quoi. Ah. La quête. 4 annexes qui sont traduits à Google Trad. Hein. C'est un peu complexe.
Yep, I could get used to this.
Ah, les gens. Bonjour les gens.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Higi Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
Alors. Ah ouais. Écoute, épée, hein, parce que là... Dans la découverte des zones, là, non? C'est une impression. En tout cas, il y a quand même énormément de temps de jeu pour la quête principale, ça c'est bien. Je me souvenais pas que pour l'Iyue, il y avait autant de... Il y avait autant de contes d'histoire. Stat, oui. Stat, c'était bien long quand il fallait pour l'histoire principale. Et Liu, je sais plus. Après, en même temps, l'histoire avait été divisée un peu par deux, puisque la toute fin, avec l'histoire de la chambre de Jade, était dans une mage suivant. Après. Oula, il y a partout. Celui-là, je suis obligé. Hein. Oh non. Oh non, pas comme ça, Zinedine. Oh. Il y a des méchants. Oh là, qui va là? Oh, vous allez prendre pour la chauve. Vous allez tout prendre en termes de vengeance. Hein. I don't taper! Is a money. Mais reviens toi. Combien de PV? Dites-moi au passage. Ah, il arrête pareil. Pas de loot, pas de loot. Bonjour.
You saved me. I thought I
En
was
effet.
about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, You aren't dressed like resistance fighters. Have you come here looking to sign up?
C'est ça.
Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango no Miya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Et le général Goro. Ah d'accord. Ah oui. Bah, direct, direct là-bas, quoi. Ok. Directos. Comme disent les jeunes. Entendu. Hop. Oula, pas mal de quêtes. Pas mal de quêtes annexes. Oui, non, mais j'ai vu qu'il avait un point d'exclamation sur la tête. Il est bleu. Je le ferai plus tard. Oh! Un chat. Le Goro le chat.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision.
C'est pas faux. Laissez-moi vous parler de la centième œil
You're
divin.
referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share.
C'était moi.
What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Vive la résistance.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Et soldat blessé. Alors, il est pays. Mais ils se prennent des éclairs sur la gueule, c'est horrible. C'est monstrueux votre truc.
Is this a new recruit?
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Tepe, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all. I heard he even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing.
J'en ai.
They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Alors, il fit du scarabée.
Thanks for your help. Have you decided which dressing to use yet?
Allez, je te donne un scarabée.
All right, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Tepe. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Tepe. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Still, I better not start overdoing it quite yet. thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. All right, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now. Let's head over.
I wonder when I'll finally be back on the front line.
No one wants the Vision Hunt decree. The Resistance will be victorious.
Particule qui était en suspension. Alors, le camp d'entraînement. Ah. Oh, les archers.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one...
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the Vision Hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
D'accord, mais regardez bien.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
Là, je jette des cailloux. Choisissez les cibles bleues pour réussir l'exercice d'entraînement. Faites attention si vous touchez les cibles rouges qui représentent vos alliés ou que vous quittez le terrain d'entraînement. Le défi sera considéré comme échoué. Et bleu. Bleu. Et bleu. Et bleu. Bleu. Les bleus. Oui. Ah putain, j'avais pas vu. Bleu. 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 Bleu.
Pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, try again. Let's go. Show us what you got.
Mais nique ta mère. Mais...
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this time.
Ta gueule. Tu m'as énervé. Oui, non, mais j'ai compris, merci. Concentration. Tac. Tac. Et enfin... Tac. J'ai pas compris pourquoi l'autre fois il m'a dit...
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking.
Oh.
There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Fight. Vive la révolution. Ah mais c'est eux. D'accord.
Shouldn't let your guard down. Evil conqueror.
Allez, salut.
Worthless. Here.
Rip.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
Une technique.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
Réparer le mur. Ouais. Collecter les matériaux. Hein? Ah d'accord.
No time to lose.
Et je répare. Si j'avais un marteau.
All right, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
On va retourner voir le petit chat. Petit chat. C'est la tempête tout le temps ici. C'est vraiment l'apocalypse. Alors, qui est le chat?
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
Il est où le front? Ah, il est loin. Est-ce que... Oh, allez. On y va. On y va quand même. Let's go. Ouais, mais 300 mètres. C'est une petite trotte. Ah! Oh. L'eau est pas trop profonde, j'espère. On prend point de TP. Passage.
No time to lose.
Bonjour, papy. Ah non, 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 y'a pas le temps. Ah non, non, non. Chais. Ah là. Je vois pas de... Ah si. Ça y est. Ils sont apparus. Oula. Rencontre au sommet.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler.
On est là pour prêter un fort. Devoir en tant que membre de résistance, c'est mon devoir.
It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving
Ce
asylum.
petit sourire
That you choose to show up here
condescendant.
proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Oui, tu payes même.
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
J'accepte. Let's fight. Contre lui? Et claqué.
Rise.
Oh le pauvre. C'est triste, hein. C'est triste à voir. Ouais, c'est triste. Moche. Quoi? Oh mais... Je peux les envoyer?
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent.
Non. Il est tout claqué. Oh, il est puissant. Voilà. Il est pas puissant. Ah. Un peu plus de fight.
There's more than one round. Keep it up.
Allez, finissons-en. Allez, à l'arc. Le bâtard. Voilà.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Now!
Stand firm! Hold the line! Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered! Ha!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point?
Non, pas dans l'immédiat.
In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Bien sûr.
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Bien sûr, vous pouvez venir.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
Ah, c'est fini. D'où les grosses cinématiques.
Demons do not stop for the raid. Move.
D'accord. Donc la suite à la 2.1. 2.2, je sais pas trop. Impeccable. Eh ben c'était hyper sympa. Vraiment. On s'est mangé 4 cinématiques en une fois là, mais vraiment très très sympa. Un peu dommage que finalement les soient que en balade dans cette île-là et que ces deux-là soient expédiés en 30 minutes de jeu. Après, il y a toutes les découvertes, etc. Mais bon. Du coup, fin de l'histoire pour l'instant. À la prochaine tout le monde.